to the second episode of this series, From Pidgin to Polish, and I am so happy to have you join me today. So for today, we're going to talk about fear less, speak more. Mistake shows that you are learning. Now let's talk about fear and learning. For something that you were just learning newly, you have to expect a considerable amount of mistakes. Because for something that you were already good at, you might not expect mistakes because you are an expert in it. But have you ever seen someone who is learning something at first, but doesn't make even one mistake? So which means if you are learning something newly, you have to expect mistakes. Alright, so today let's talk about 5 things that can help you move past fear to speaking polishly and doing this every day. So let's start with number 1. Understand where the fear comes from. Is it from past embarrassment, or perhaps you were already picturing or visualizing in your mind that if you try this thing, you are definitely going to embarrass yourself? It is something normal. But the thing is, if this thinking, this feeling has to be what is holding you back, then there would be a lot of things that you would never try out. So first, you have to understand why you are afraid of it. One of the things that you have to consider is making mistakes should not equate to you being a failure. Because if it is, then after the first trial, you won't have enough strength to continue. And for something that you were doing for the first time, it might take, for example, 5, 10, or even more trials before you are perfect. But one thing I can assure you of is, the next time that you try something, it will feel different from the first time. And each time you do it, it feels different. So you build in on that confidence. But if you stop at number 2, how would you get to that stage of perfection? You have to see mistakes as learning opportunities. Of course, this is not easy because for you to make mistakes, there is really going to be that negative feeling that would come up. But the thing is, you don't have to stop if your goal is to be better at this thing. So you have to keep doing it even if you're not feeling so good on the inside. Now, for number 3, you have to replace fear with curiosity. What that means is, for example, you want to pronounce a certain word in English, but you are not so sure. So instead of just going ahead to pronounce it just the way you feel, you can try to check the dictionary, or you can use the electronic copy. Just hear how it is pronounced from that dictionary. So that helps to fuel your confidence. So instead of, oh, I'm not so sure of how this thing is pronounced, let me not even say it at all. Instead, you make that effort to know how it is properly pronounced, and then you do it. That's how you grow. Now for number 4, create a safe space for practice. It is practice that makes one perfect. When you practice, that is when you are getting close to perfection. You will not be fluent in speaking proper English overnight. You have to practice. Now an example is, what you would normally say in pidgin, you can switch that up with saying it in proper English. For example, if you have to talk to someone, you can make it a goal. As I'm going out today, the first two people I meet, I would express myself in proper English. So it might feel a little unsettling that you are making progress. And now, the practice does not have to be outside alone. You can do it at home, just anywhere. But for this series, I have created a Telegram group where you can practice, and this has to do with voice notes, sentence examples, and of course, you can share your challenges with speaking Polish English. And I would listen, I will read through, and I will tell you a thing or two that can help you to improve. With that, let's move to number 5. You have to focus on your progress, not on the perfection. For every story, there is always a beginning to it. And the beginning, I tell you, it is not always so good. So before you see someone doing something very well, there are times when they were struggling and they had to make so many mistakes. In fact, they were discouraged. So instead of calculating or putting together how many mistakes you're making in a day, oh, I greeted that person like this, I was supposed to say this way. Oh, I didn't express myself correctly, I was supposed to do it this way. Instead of calculating or putting together the mistakes you're making, look at the parts that you are doing well. Oh, I am improving every day. At least I said, how are you in Polish English, not the other way. So, focusing on the improvements can help you move forward. It will not just start today and today you are perfect. So, the link to the Telegram group would be in the description or in the comments. Join our Telegram group and let's do this practice together. I will see you in our next episode tomorrow.